to that. Recording. Okay. Let me share my screen. And if you weren't on like 20 seconds ago, I did say to make sure that you have either like your phone calendar, or if you have like a paper calendar, just handy, because I am going to go over a few dates for things. And I'll post them on the team page after, but just if you want to like do them right that second, I will go over some of those just because we have a lot coming up, which is awesome. All right, so this is our Team Inspire Sweat team call. It is December 12th. I can't even believe it's December 12th. I keep feeling like it's November, but I also have been feeling all day like today's Friday, which is just crazy. Okay, so we are going to look at our December leaderboard. So far, I know it's the 12th, and I know it should be easier this time of year because it's like, focus on your health now. Let's do it before the year wraps up. Like, there's so many specials and so many deals and so many amazing programs that have just launched or that are coming out. Hello, Bar. But I think it's hard with so many people struggling financially. So you guys really make sure when you're having conversations with people that you're showing them how important it is, like amongst all of the gifts and presents and all the stuff that people are buying right now, to also take care of themselves. And I can't say that enough, that we spend so much money on all these other things and our health like usually takes the back burner. And so I think really just emphasizing that with other people and showing them like, you are important, you need to take the time for yourself. And they buy it now and they get it for a whole year. So, I mean, you're saving money. But so on the board right now, we've got a ton of names. I won't go through everybody's names, but we've got a lot of people on the board so far, and she's up here. Allison is our first person to hit Success Club this month, and she's also our top life changer of the week. So claps for Allison. And our top recruiter of the week is Callie, and it's super awesome because Callie also just hit diamond today. So like double shout out to her. Our top PV producer for this week is Alyssa. And so you'll see her on this board, which is super awesome. So Alyssa, you're going to have a gift card in your email from me for being our top PV producer of the week. There's so many people up here. So any of you guys who are new, PV or personal volume is volume that comes either from your own personal order, so focusing on your journey and trying out different products and really honing in on your own health, but it also comes from any customers or clients that are ordering things through you. So basically all the numbers that are on this board represent anything people buy, like Energize or Beach Bars or Beachbody On Demand or whatever it is besides challenge packs. Whereas on this board, our Success Club points, every 2 points equal 1 life change with a whole challenge pack bundle. So shout out to everybody. I will not read all these names, but shout out to everybody on this board under our 200 plus column. Shout out to Jessica and Caitlin for being up there, and every single person on here. Kudos to you. Enrollment for this week, we've got 16 new ladies on our team this week. So if you're someone who just joined this week, make sure to pop in the chat and introduce yourself, and we welcome you to the team. Here is our updated leaderboard. You will see that we have 2 changes on here. So Kaylee has gotten moved into our Star Diamond section, and Callie has joined our Diamond section. Remember, this was my vision as we ended the year, was to fill up all these bubbles. So if you're looking at this and you're like, well, crap, I didn't make it. You still have time left in this year, in this month, and literally anything can happen in the next couple weeks. So if you're like, hey, I really want to see my name up there on that board, I want to see my picture up there, please message me, or if I'm not, even if I'm not your direct mentor, or message your mentor and tell them like, hey, I want to do this. Like, I want to be up on that board. I want to be a leader. I want to level up, and you 100% can do that. And that's what we're here to help you do. So shout out to everybody up there. Our coach of the week this week is Samantha. And I just wanted to shout Samantha out because she, and you don't even see her third little newborn baby here, but she's killing it. She has been, I don't know, I think everybody tries to follow everybody in here, but I don't know if you guys have watched her stories or her posts or anything lately, but I just have to shout her out for being constantly open and honest and transparent about her journey and her struggles and her victories, and just being super honest and real on her social media. I think sometimes it's easy to focus on the highlight reels, and she does highlight all the things that are so good, but she also highlights the things that are hard and then still shows up, which I think is absolutely incredible. And I think whether you're a coach or a challenger or not even on this team, I think that's something really amazing to be able to do, is take the things that are going on and even the hard stuff and still keep moving forward. A lot of times when hard stuff happens or life is crazy, or for Samantha, she's got 3 little ones, and life's insane. I think it's a lot of times there's so many excuses for why we could skip doing things for ourselves, but she still keeps showing up. So I want to shout her out and everybody give her some love. So I'm trying something different for the very end of the year. I know most of you guys have gone through a new coach mentorship. You'll notice this one says new coach internship. And my goal for an internship, anytime we run one, is to have a lot more expectations and a lot more things put on you while you're in it. So this may not be for everybody. Maybe you're a newer coach. This is for anybody who is not yet Emerald. So this is anyone who is coach level or brand new joining the team. I know I've got some girls who are coming into our team that want to join in for this, but this is something I want to take 8, I'll take 10 tops, but I will not go over 10. But 8 ladies who genuinely want to work with me one-on-one, or it'll be a small group, but I'll be with you guys 100% of the way, talking every single day. And I'm going to run it very similar to how we do our diamond internships, or like those leadership ones. Basically, you'll get the Marco Polo app. We'll be video chatting every day. You'll have something that you have to check in with me every single day. And I do guarantee that if you're genuinely in the group and you're actually doing all the things that we're supposed to be doing every day and checking in, you will hit your first goals by the end of the year. If you don't hit your first goals by the end of the year, then it's because you weren't checking in with us and you weren't chatting with us, in which case I may take you out of it out of pure love. But I do want this to be something for girls who are newer to this, or who maybe have been in it for a while but are ready to level up their business. Anybody who's in this will also get first access to the leadership internship for Q1 starting in the new year. You have to get work done every day. I know with the holidays it's crazy, so that's why I really want this to be for people who are like committed to making big steps happen. So I did share about it on Instagram. I know I was talking to some of the other leaders about doing this, so reach out to your mentor if it's not me, and just ask them if they're going to be doing something like this, or if there's however they can support you. And if they're not running one, then you can reach out to me, and I will work with you, and we'll see if we can get you added into this one. Okay. Here's what we've got so far, and I don't have Sydney up here and Lauren, so we actually have 4 spots already filled. But this was from this morning when I made it, but I know I just saw Sydney on here too. Okay, so here is, somebody's not muted, but I was trying to find you, sorry. Here is where our dates are at so far. How do I move everybody's faces over to the side, this side? There we go. Okay, so these are some important ones to write down. December 16th is when bar launches for all of your customers. I just added some email ideas into our, yeah, you guys can take pictures of it. That might be an even better idea than writing them all down right now. So tech savvy. That's when bar launches for all customers. So make sure that you guys are getting people on an email list. You guys should be collecting people's emails. And I have a Google form that I'll share with you guys that makes it super easy to make a share cart. So literally they just check off everything that they want, and they can do all the add-ons, they can do absolutely everything, so that on December 16th, that day, you're ready to just send them a share cart, they're ready to sign up. We have that whole folder in our Google Drive, so if you guys don't know where that is, just message somebody or post on our team page or thread. This new coach internship will start on the same day, start on Monday, runs to the end of the year. We're going to do another new coach sneak peek and a live call And that sneak peek will run December 20th. Nope, that's supposed to say 30th. Whew, that'd be a long one. Reroute. Oops, sorry. That should say 30. I will not run. What would that be? 11 days? No. December 30th through January 1st will be a new year coach sneak peek. So anybody who's in that one will then get to transfer into our next mentorship starting in the new year. And we are working on plans for our next diamond internships. That's the big leadership one. We're going to work on coming up with incentives and things like that that you're going to be working toward. But the other leaders on the team and I are helping get all of that together for you guys. But we'll start applications for that, and it's going to be small groups. So just because you apply won't mean that you'll get to be in it. And again, that's purely out of love, but I want it to be something that you're ready to do. I don't want it to be something that you feel like you should do. I want the people that are in it to really be committed to doing all the things. So if that's you and you're like, no, I'm doing it, I will hit this goal, I'm going to do all the things, then definitely apply for that. On our team call on January 9th, we'll announce everybody who is selected and kind of celebrate that. January 12th, quarter one internship. Oh, so that's when it'll start. The diamond internship will start on the 12th. And then January 13th is when the Bar Babes test group will start. I'll post more about that and see who wants to do it all together with me. You guys can kind of do your own like pod up together with girls on your team or other like just friends in our team. But we'll make sure we have all of that posted. But I just wanted that to be on your radar because I know I've had people asking. This is kind of our call schedule coming up. On Christmas, we will not have a new coach call or anything like that. We won't. That's a Wednesday. So you guys know our schedule kind of goes. We'll have every Tuesday is going to be actually every Sunday will be a work sesh where you just hop on. It's muted. Nobody's really talking. But on Tuesdays, we're going to start doing live power hours. So it's going to kind of rotate just with our time coming up. This Tuesday will be at 8 p.m. But then on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, it'll actually be 8 a.m. Just so we can kind of do it early. But that'll actually be a leader on the team leading that, like leading you through the steps, like action steps and telling you things to do. This Wednesday will be a new coach call. And next Thursday, we've got another team call. I think that's pretty much that. I think that kind of wraps that up. And on January 1st, that's when we're doing the coaching sneak peek. And that Wednesday, instead of a new coach call series, it'll be a grab a friend live coaching event where I'm going to ask a few of you to kind of share a little bit about your story. And we will kind of answer questions for people. And you guys are encouraged, everyone on the team, to hop on, whether you have someone or not that's interested in joining, hop on. Have your face on there and we'll record it, and that's something very easy to send to other people. So we'll go over a lot of those questions that people ask so often. Have some people share some real tangible stories, share some income progressions, all that kind of stuff so that you can share it with other people too. All right. Now, you guys heard Kaylee's name shouted out like 3 times on here. I am so proud of her because I think so often in this business, people let so many things get in the way, or work schedules or whatever it is. And Kaylee, up until this week, has been working night shifts and like crazy schedule and has made this business work for her. And I genuinely think that so much of that is the energy that you put behind it and the belief that you put behind it. You guys, if you believe that you're going to do big things, you're going to do big things. If you believe that this business is hard, guess what? It's going to be hard. If you believe that you're not going to succeed, guess what? You're not going to succeed. So I really wanted Kaylee to get on and kind of breathe that belief and that like energy that she has into everybody on here, because I believe that every single one of you is capable of huge, amazing things. And I hope every single one of you like exceeds where I'm at. Like I want all of you to just like do huge, huge things. But you have to believe it. So that's kind of the goal tonight, is to hear Kaylee share and all the energy and all the fire. So I am going to stop sharing my screen and I am going to let you take it over. Mute myself.
Perfect. Riley, I just started. Of course, Riley starts talking. Sorry, guys. Okay. I had a chug of beer because I was nervous. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen because I did make a PowerPoint just because you guys know me. I'm like a scatterbrain and I want this to actually be like useful and motivational and moving for you guys. So I did make like a little thing. So here we go. Oh God, how do I move you guys? Okay, yay, wait, it's working. So far, so good. Okay, so first of all, I just want to say thank you because truly I wouldn't obviously be on this without any of you, obviously without Dylan, then without Meg, without every single one of you. And I truly, genuinely do feel supported by all of you. And I thank you for taking your time just to come to listen to me because it makes me feel so cool. Like a year ago, I was dreaming of this, and just the fact that you took time out of your night to come listen to me is important. So I think you should grab your drink. I have a Michelob Ultra with a koozie that says "Who farted?" Kind of lighten the mood here because I'm just nervous. Which I don't know why, because I talk to all you guys all the time. So we're just gonna move on. But anyways, let's go. I just want you to get hype about this call and about your business, to get hype about it. Get hype about it again. Remember why you started this. And if you've been feeling in a rut, well, we're about to get you out of it. Let's go. But to start off, I actually needed to shout out my own team. I know, sorry, Dylan, you already kind of shouted people out, but like I have to do this. And I know this isn't necessarily my place or my team call, but I am just like blown away by what has happened to the Bossy Posse in the last 8 weeks. You guys, things are possible. All of this, I want you to know, has happened in the last 8 weeks. I went to our diamond retreat in October, not active diamond, came home ready to work, and look where I am now. Okay, just saying. So first of all, put your hands together for Callie. I know she had to work. I can't tell if she's on the call. I hope she is. But we will get into Callie later in a little bit because that's kind of a part of my plan. But she just ranked up diamond today, and 7 days ago, I think she had 3 VIPs under her and no emeralds. Just want you to let that sink in. Chelsea is halfway to diamond. Chelsea has been a coach for 6 weeks. Do I think we're awesome? Yes. Is there anything special about what we're doing? No. Is it anything different than anything different than what we've already taught you or what you already know? No. They just actually did it. That's what I'm saying, you know? Okay, so there's those two. And then Taylor Jane, I just have to shout out all of my girls. Emerald and Success Starter in her first month of coaching. Alexandra went Emerald in her first week of coaching. Allison just went Emerald and Success Starter in her first month of coaching, plus her first week of coaching. Like, what? Sydney went Emerald in her first week of coaching. Kelsey is halfway to Emerald. And we have 2 new coaches who just joined the squad this week and helped Callie get to diamond. We have Lauren and then my sister Aspen. And I don't know if she's on this call. She was going to try to. We actually had like a lot of family stuff going on before this. Imagine that, you know me. So she kind of had to be pulled away. But it means like a lot to me that she's joining this because it's something that means a lot to me. And I don't know, I'm just really, really, really excited. And I hope that you guys get to know Aspen, and it's just something for us to bond over. And I'm really excited. Okay, there's that. My next thing, we're going to dance. I've never led a team call, and I thought, how do I want to do this? And it's going to start off with me playing music and everyone dancing. Like, get silly, loosen up, because I'm nervous, and I'm tipsy because I just chugged a beer and a half. And y'all know I like to dance it out. So we need to dance for like 30 seconds, and I need someone to also record it. And yeah, so I don't know, how do I get everyone back, like, so it shows everyone dancing? Do I have to stop sharing my screen? Yeah, okay. Well, I'll come back to it. Sorry, we have to stop. This is important. But if my music's gonna play the phone, or my phone's gonna play the music, so. And it's to the song we've been jamming to all day, Bossy, because I'm sorry, the Bossy Posse bossed up. So, all right. And everyone has to move when the music starts, okay? You got to move for like 30 seconds. That way, no matter what, like, we'll get a good video. Everyone needs to be moving. If this is outside of your comfort zone, well, that's what coaching is. So turn your video on and freaking move your body. Let's go. Be silly. Okay, do it for me. You hear it? Thank you. That was like a dream come true. Seriously, thank you. Sorry, God, that was like cardio. But now I feel like less anxious. Like I like worked out the nerves. Like that was the goal. Literally, that was the goal. That was probably more for me than you guys. Woo! Okay, go back to sharing my screen and catch my breath and let's get into it. Really, this isn't too much because I don't want to like lecture you guys. This is really just to hype you up, but I did want to share some tangible advice for you because I do feel like I have done certain things in the last 2 months that have leveled up my business. And, oh my God, nervous, and 2 beers. Oh, my sister's on. Yes. Sorry, guys, that's really cool. All right, you're halfway in, sis, but that's okay. We just danced, so that's why I'm out of breath. Okay, so let's go. Maybe. Oh, I gotta move you guys, sorry. All right, so just gonna start off with being pretty blunt. Are you actually doing the things? Are you doing the things? We all know the things. Some of you are new coaches, especially if you're Callie's girls that hopped on, and I thank you. And you don't quite know what the things are. But at this point, since January, we've been preaching the things. It's been pretty solid. You should show up on your story. You should post to your page. You should send your invites. Are you doing the things? That's why I've gotten to where I'm at, because I do the things. It's that simple, and I don't mean to be harsh, but are you doing them? And are you having fun with it? That is essential. If it feels like a dreaded job, that's going to come through in your stories, and you all already know that. That's not something new. You guys know that. But I just wanted something specific from summer till now, where my attitude changed. From around summit till now, I had a few challengers kind of drop off. I had a few VIPs drop off. I had a really good coach drop off. And I let it get to me, and I'm someone that I do let it get to me, and I was like, shoot. And I kind of lost my mojo, and my heart wasn't into it. I was showing up on my stories every day. You bet your bottom I was, because I knew I needed to. I couldn't just stop. But I wasn't into it, and you could tell. So what did I do? I changed my mindset, and I was like, nope, that's not going to happen. I will never let another challenger leave again because I didn't do something for them. I will never let another coach leave me because of something I did. If you're leaving, it's because you didn't want to boss up. It's because you didn't use the tools that were right in front of you. But if I took a step back and genuinely thought about it, yeah, I could see why those challengers left me. I could see why that coach might have left me. I wasn't being everything I needed to be. So I took a big deep breath and put in work. Put in work. So that's what we're going to talk about, the work that I did. I did a huge switch. Onboarding successful coaches. That is essential. We all already know that, but that's the only way you're going to move your business. Onboarding a successful coach. So, oh, I have a typo. That's hilarious. Are we surprised? No. So I finally created my own team page, which I had been like contemplating forever. Finally did it, because how are people supposed to take me seriously and take me as a leader if I don't even have my own team page? What team are they joining? Create that. It takes 2 seconds, okay? Use Canva to make a graphic. Let's do it. And then I created my own new coach in Challenger onboarding. Something that was from me, I made it. All it is a graphic and an email. That's it. And then I gave it to my coaches. They can literally use it. It's the same graphic, and it literally says new challenger, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. New coach, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. It's a graphic that they send on Instagram, and then a welcome email. That's where they start. And then eventually we start to go into it. But that is where I think there's a turning point for my business, because right from the get-go, everyone knows, and my coaches know, and their coaches know, okay, this is my goal the first month, and this is what I need to start doing. I just really think that was a turning point in my business, and it took upfront work because I had to make that stuff and put time into it and effort. And yeah, it took time, but guess what? Now all my girls can copy it, use it forever. So what's a few days of your time to freaking boss up? So I just really think that that was a huge thing for me. Sorry if people are chatting. Again, I've never done this, so I wouldn't know if you are, or if you're asking a question. So hopefully not. Moving on. Okay. Oh wait, maybe you are. Yeah. Will you share the graphic with the team? Oh, that I use. Yes, I will. Please don't judge because it might not be perfect. So it just works for me. Okay. And it's cute. So that's cool. To me, it makes people take you more seriously. It's like, oh, she got me an email and a graphic within 30 seconds of signing up. Okay, she's got this. Like, I take her seriously. Okay, keep going. I will send it because I don't want to take everyone's time. Power hour. Sorry, I wrote a lot because I know that I would get off task if I didn't have something to go off of. Okay, I do a power hour, and that power packets didn't work for me. You have to find something that works for you. But again, I'm not going to beat the bush because we already know about this. You have to set time that you're going to work. And honestly, it needs to be, if you can, at the same time or not the same time, but it needs to be the same thing every day. I never got to be at the same time. I was working a night shift, 12 hours. Sometimes I was up for 36 hours. Sometimes I slept for 16 hours at a time, and I still got it done. But that's it. You have to find something that works for you, and consistency. That is why it works. I got to read, otherwise I'm going to get off track. Oh, and I show up every day on my stories. I give something people to watch. I'm sorry if you show up 20 times one day, 5 times the next day, 10 times the next, like, no, be consistent. You have to build a brand, and you have to build some clout with your followers. And the only way you're going to do that is if you are consistent. So that whole time in summer when I was not into it, I was not sending out a single invite, and I'm not going to be ashamed of that. But you bet your ass I showed up on my story every day because I was not going to let my followers know that I wasn't doing the business, because that's none of their business. I still was happy. I wanted to be here for you guys. I wanted to do my workouts. I wanted that discount. I wanted the shakes, and I was happy for the girls that were under me, but I just wasn't in a place where I could push. But I still showed up, and guess freaking what? It pays off. And then again, after the October retreat, everything just kind of changed for me because I had new coach onboarding. I had a set schedule. I was sticking to my power hour. I genuinely say I moved my business in the last 8 weeks. It is something I have done in the last 8 weeks. I've been pushing hard, but I finally was like, cut the bullshit, Kaylee. Stick to your power hour. Send your invites. I send out 25 invites Monday through Friday, no matter what. And if I don't send any out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, well, guess what? On Thursday, I'm doing 100 invites. The 75 I missed plus the 25 for that day, and I promise you I will do that. Because I don't invite every day. Because some days I'm like, nope, I can't do that. But guess what? I'm going to do 50 the next day. And that might suck, but that's what moves your business. And you have to do it. You have to do it and find something that works for you and stick to it. That bottom line, like, but we all already know that. Sorry guys, I'm trying to read what you're saying too. But yeah, you all already know that. And so like I said, I started doing that in August, and I hit Success Club 10 for the first time. I genuinely actually did a power hour every day, really did do 25 invites every day, Monday through Friday, really did the things. And look, I hit Success Club 10 for the first time. And then after that, I hit SC4, but then SC10, and then SC16. And now I'm already SC6 this month on a really, or no, four on a really slow month. That's pretty good on a really slow month. Like, I'm proud of that shit, right? Like, do the things. Find what works for you and stick to it. This is what works for me personally. Everyone does something different. Recently, I do the timer thing. I say, okay, I'm going to send 25 invites, and I have 20 minutes to do it. And I set a timer. And then for 10 minutes, I respond, like, clear out my inbox. And then for 20 minutes, I do this. Like, I set a schedule and I stick to it because it's so easy to get off track or to get lost in social media, and you just have to do it. Okay, we're moving on because we all already know about that, but I just had to highlight it because it's proof. Like, it's the same thing, you know, but it's proof. Oh, okay, are we going? No, oh, we're not moving. Sorry, guys. Okay. Oh, this little graphic's cute. I was really proud of this, guys. I'm so not technology savvy, so this I was proud of. And even Ryan was like, yeah, it looks professional. I was like, right? Canva, thank you. So anyways, are you sharing about, I even have a huge typo. I'm so proud of it. Okay, moving on. Are you sharing about coaching and how it makes you feel? I genuinely feel like I attract a tribe that is craving connection and community and friendship. I do connect women that want to lose weight because I do have a great transformation, but most of my coaches are people that are craving community and that are people that I like to think want to be my friend. And that's because I share about coaching every day. I share about my ranks. I share about my business. I share the hell out of Florida. Any opportunity, I share about it, but not in a way that's like, do this. It's how it makes me feel, what it does for me. That's why people believe in me. That's why people want to join. That's why there's that FOMO, because I'm sharing how it makes me feel. And again, I think I'm getting solid coaches because I know my why and I'm solid in my why. And if you don't have a why, if your why is always changing, you're not going to get there. If you don't know your why, you're not going to get there, because this business is hard. But if you want to be genuine and really make a difference and create something, if you know your why, you're going to get there. And because I know my why, and I have had such success, I truly, this has changed my life. This community has changed my life. I get to go to a day shift job. I get to have more freedom because of this, that I feel like I can go wholeheartedly on that. So if you don't know your why, that's fine. We all have different goals. You don't have to want to leave your job. That's okay. Not everyone should be a full-time Beachbody coach, because that's fine. If that's not your goal, that's okay. Everyone has different goals, but you just need to know your why and know your goal and get there. If you want to be a hobby coach, that is amazing. I'm happy you're here. If you just want to see where it goes, great. If you want to boss up, let's go. I'm happy you're here, but be here. Don't half-ass be here. Be here and know how you want to be here. All right. Like I said, we all know what we need to do. So what is stopping you from probably moving forward? You. Hopefully, if I have spelling errors, sorry. Doubt will crush your goals faster than anything ever will. You are your biggest enemy. You need to actually say your goal daily. And I know that's like hipsy gypsy and we all say we're going to do that. Say your goal daily. I am not kidding you. When I wake up every day, and I've said for the last 4 weeks, I'm Star Diamond. I'm Star Diamond. I'm going to go to the winter retreat, Star Diamond. Callie will be Diamond. We are Diamond bitches. We are queens. Like, I was about it. Did I have a lot of doubt? Somewhere deep down I did, but I said it until I believed it. And maybe that sounds hipsy gypsy, but speak it into existence. And I freaking promise you it works. Comparison's the death of joy. There's so many people in this business, so many people on social media, so many people in general, even without this business, to compare yourself to. You will never be happy if you are always looking for what you still don't have. Yeah, you can take a picture of that, whatever you want. But if you're always looking for what you still don't have, you're never going to be happy. You'll never feel enough. Like, I could have been happy, like, oh, wow, only 1 star. 1 star might as well be 15 star, bitch. Like, woo, woo, like, celebrate every accomplishment, big or little, and don't compare. And giving up. To me, the only way you fail is if you quit. And Dylan said this to me at our October retreat, and I literally cannot leave my head, or my brain. The only way you fail is if you quit, because to me, even without coaching, I would still do these workouts. I would still want the discount because I love these products. I genuinely have got a transformation, guys. I have lost 40 pounds, and that's why, again, that goes back to my why. I truly have been a product of the product, and I would be here with or without helping a single person. So to me, I might as well try to help someone, because either way, I'm going to at least be a VIP member. So why not try to help someone and make really awesome friends along the way? So what are you really out? So just don't give up. Don't give up, and don't be so hard on yourself. Okay? All right. Oh, also, last thing. How long did it take you to get your degree? It took me 6 years to be a nurse. 6 years. I can give this business a little bit of time. And again, at the end of the day, what are you out? You were already trying to lose weight. You were already maybe trying to get over that anxiety. You were already craving friendship. So what are you out, even if it does take you 4 years? Right? That's what I think. Truth time. We are almost done. Don't make it harder than it has to be. Do the things you know you need to do and actually do them. This is how you get there. 2 weeks ago, Callie had 3 VIPs and not a single business builder. Yeah. So I just want everyone to let that sink in. And thank you, Allison, for freaking bossing up and finally believing in yourself. Like, I knew that you reached your fullest potential, like I knew you always could. But I just want that to sink in. And again, don't compare yourself to Callie. Use Callie as inspiration, as motivation. Again, don't compare. I'm just being honest. Everyone's going to get there on their own time. And I'm happy you are here, no matter your goals, no matter your rank, because all that really doesn't matter to me. But at the same time, you can do it if you put your head down. Yeah. So good job, Callie. I just had to point that out, that I want that people to know, like, wherever you're at right now, you could still hit it in 2019. You could still, like, you can do it. Like, you can literally do anything. Okay, it's my final thought, and this is it. So really, you, in my opinion, oh, this is a cute graphic. You must love it and be even more committed than you want everyone else to be. How can you ever expect anyone to do it and be motivated and love it if you don't love it even more? You want someone to love it 100, you need to love it 150%. You want someone to show up every day, well, you need to show up every day and in between. Like, you have to lead from the front and lead by an example and be consistent. Know your goals, know your why, be consistent. And again, I think we all know this, but it's genuinely true because there's nothing special about me at all. And I love everyone. I think that's everything, actually. Yeah, oh, I keep picture. Okay, let's stop sharing. Okay, I didn't want to be too long.
No, that was really, that's like the whole chat's like, yes, yes, yes.
And now I'm reading it. I love it. Boss ass bitch.
And I think that's, I mean, honestly, I think all of those things, you just put so much, I mean, some of it's like, yeah, I know, don't compare, but it's like the energy you put behind it. It's just like, you're right. I shouldn't compare myself. You're right. I can do this. Like,
it's true though. It's true.
Yeah.
And I agree. Like, you just, a huge turning point in my business was not letting a single challenger or coach ever leave because it was something that I didn't provide them. I wasn't supporting them enough. So do what you need to do and put in the time to get your own, like, even if you're using stuff of mine, stuff of Meg's, stuff of Dylan's, get something to where you have a new coach. You're like, yep, I send them this. You have a new challenger, you send them this. Okay. And it can be a little bit overwhelming, but like, don't make it overwhelming. Try to make it simple, and I'm willing to share with everyone, of course. And mine's probably not perfect, so please don't judge. It actually makes me nervous sharing it with everyone because I'm not an expert. So it could be totally terrible.
No, I'm sure it's awesome because look at the success. I will show you guys too, on that note, let me share my screen really quick, just so you guys can see this. And then Kaylee, when you send that, I can get, I'm sure you already have access to this, but we'll put it in here so that you guys have this. And if you haven't looked through our team Google Drive, please go look. There's like so.
I have it. I just want to know necessarily how to add to it because, you know, technology
right
dummy over here.
It says, there's a folder that says, I signed someone up.
Yeah.
So if you guys click on that, this one says, signed a new challenger. And it literally goes through like a welcome email, what to do. And this one says, signed a new coach. And it's got the first email. Some of you guys that are under me have gotten this, where it's like, which type of coach do you want to be? And then if they say hobby coach or business builder, then you send them the second email. Checklist for adding them, get it started, right call. So if you guys ever want to run your own, a PDF for that. So once Kaylee sends that to me, I'll put it under this one, that graphic, I'll put it under here too. But that's a folder, like I think some people get so lost in like, yeah, but what do I do once I sign someone up? But please know that don't ever let your fear of not knowing what to do next hold you back from actually doing the things. Like, okay, if you sign up a challenger and you totally forget this folder is here, message myself or whoever your mentor is and be like, hey, I signed someone, what do I do? And you guys, once you start doing it and you get more and more people signed up, it's like second nature. Like you've got a system down that works for you. Does anybody have questions for Kaylee or anything? Anything you want to ask her? Advice?
Kelsey, you're so sweet. I did want to say one more thing. Oh, frick. I just lost my train of thought because I read Kelsey's sweet message. Full circle moment, because Kelsey and I did show choir together, and I'm not a singer, and I think some of you know that. So that's fun. I forgot what I was going to say. I'm sorry. Yeah, I have no idea.
Kaylee, I was just going to say, could you tell us what, like with your busy schedule, you know, what were your vitals? You know, like what are the things that you need to get done?
No matter what, this is me, and I try to share this with my girls in an easy way, but it's kind of just like, I'm sorry, this is what it is. No matter what, I say you have to do your own workout, no matter what, because how can you tell other people to work out if you're not doing it yourself? And you must share it. I don't care if it was even just a 15-second clip, one move, and you didn't edit it. Literally, it was on the Instagram app. adding Instagram's music. Make it as simple as possible if that's what they need in the beginning. You better do that. And so me, that's what I do. Always do my workout and post it. I will always, always, always be on my nutrition. Obviously, 80-20. But again, I really take that seriously, especially now that I've lost 40 pounds. If I want to make any more moves, I have to be, and I know my body, I have to be genuine about my nutrition. So that is very important to me because that's why we're all here to begin with. So you need to be a product of the product. How can you tell someone to do it if you're not doing it yourself? And if you have a transformation, people will want to join you. I'm sorry, my transformations, especially lately, are pretty kick-ass. That's why people want to join me. I've had people that I've been talking to for 10 months, up to 1 year, have said no to me for a year straight and have said yes. So just, also, don't stop inviting. I've invited one girl every month for an entire year, once a month, and she just joined last month.
Yes. I'm trying to
sorry.
think on here that there's so many people on here that I'm like, I invited you 50 times. I invited you 100 times. Like,
yeah.
Don't stop.
Yeah. And I'm just like, if someone, stop when someone unfollows you or when they're like, dude, please leave me alone.
Yes.
And who cares? Who cares? Because again, if you know your why and you're genuine about it, there's nothing guilty about it. You want them to do this. And I know my why and I know how this makes me feel, so I don't feel bad about that. But so I always do my workout, I always do my nutrition, and I always share about those two things every day. Always, no matter what. And then my third thing is showing up on your story, minimum 5 stories a day. I don't care what you're doing. It could be the worst day ever. I start my girls off small, and obviously it's paid off because they made Emerald real quick. I said 5 stories a day. I didn't want to overwhelm them because sometimes people have no social media experience. Can you do 5 stories a day? Always, 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 always 5 stories a day. And then, sorry, what was my next thing? Posting to your Instagram page. You have to post to your Instagram page. You can't just do your story. Personally, I always post to my story. If there's a day I can't post to my Instagram page, I'm not going to waste my time and come up with a post. I'll do it tomorrow. I'm an everyday poster, I'm an everyday poster, and that's what's worked for me. But genuinely, I post on Instagram no matter what, Monday through Friday, every day, no matter what. Lastly, invite. I invite every day, no matter what, and it's 25. When I was a diamond coach, it was 15. I hit diamond at 15. I've hit star diamond at 25. I'm not doing insane invites, but again, I promise you, if I didn't invite Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I am going to send out 100, 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, that'd be 125. Fluke. I would still do 125 invites that day if that's what it meant. I don't do that to myself. The most I've done in a day is 100, but I do it. And I do it. So your nutrition, your workout, sharing on your stories, posting on your Instagram, inviting.
Yes.
Does that help?
Yes. That's huge.
Okay. It's like literally 5 things.
You guys are setting things that are too big for you, or like if you're thinking like, okay, I saw that she was sending, or I watched some call where they said they were sending 100 a day. If that's not realistic for you, please don't do that because you're going to burn out. That'd be like running 10 miles a day when you've never run before. Like if that's not realistic for you, please don't do that because you're going to burn out quickly and then you're just going to drop off and stop doing it. So like Haley said, if 15 per day is your number, awesome. But
I said 3. I don't even care. I don't even care if it's 1.
Yeah.
If it's 1, the fact that you did it every day, Monday through Friday for a month, I would say you are a more successful coach than anyone because next month it's going to be 3 and the next month it might be 5. But pick a number. The thing is, if you pick a number that's out of realm for you and you keep failing, that's when you feel like a failure. And that's when I started to not like the business because I was trying to do too much. And every day I'd go to bed, well, I didn't do my invites. Well, I didn't get it all that 37 done. I didn't get that 45 done. 25 is my number, and I don't feel guilty if I go to bed without invites because I know the next day I'm going to do 50. And again, that's my personal choice.
I love that. And you guys, knowing that you're going to do it, I don't mean to keep like piggybacking on everything you're saying.
Okay.
I just love it.
No, I'm glad. Thank you.
If she knows that she's going to do it the next day, then that's one thing. But if you don't do it one day and then the next day you're like, yawn, but I only feel like doing 10 today. No, like be consistent with be hard on yourself. You are your boss. So
yeah.
Assess yourself. Like, am I doing the things that I know I need to do? And if you're not, assess that. Do you need to make your numbers smaller? Do you need to set more realistic goals? Do you need to be harder on yourself? Like, not hard on yourself, but do you need to be more disciplined with yourself? Because I promise if you just show up, I mean, Kaylee is very much evidence of that, saying if you just show up.
And even without success, the fact that I have a power hour that's set, that is a routine that I do every day, makes me feel accomplished and good. Even if not a single person says yes and I don't have a single sale, I know it feels good to have routine, that I had 10 checks that I wanted to check box and I did those 10 things and I do them every day. That feels good to me. So I just recommend it. And I don't know, it feels good. And a lot of you know I struggled with like anxiety and depression, and I just for a long time, and I think this schedule, and I know part of it is coaching, is the reason why I do it, and it makes you feel good. It makes you feel, I go to bed every day feeling good. And I was feeling guilty for a while, so that's where I'm saying, do a power hour, pick your number. If you can't do it today, that's fine. At least show up on your story, but then tomorrow you better do double.
Love that. Ooh. Does anybody else have questions? Anything?
Thanks, everyone. I'm super thankful, and dreams come true.
That was really good.
Thank you.
Okay, well, I did a video clip, but do you guys still want to do a boomerang?
We should still do a boomerang. Duh, we gotta.
Okay, let me pull this up. Okay. Gosh, it's my big computer screen now. Get back up. All right. Ready?
My who farted.
Okay. Ready, set, go. It's done. I always, sorry, watch every time for Jessica Spence. I literally am not even looking at anything else. Like, I just watch to see what she's going to do.
You know it's always going to be good.
Yeah, it's different every time. Okay, I will post this on the team page, and I did record this, so I will post the recording also. And you guys, I'll post the link to our team Google Drive also, just in case any of you guys need it again. So when I post the recording for this call, I'll post the calendar. Kaylee, if you could post your graphic, maybe just in the comments under that, and I'll add it into the Google Drive. Does that work?
I just was very sidetracked also.
No, you're fine. I'm going to post the recording on the team page, and then I'll post.
Oh, I'll post the graphics in there. Yeah.
Okay.
But they do say the Bossy Posse on them, so please, don't use them. I don't mean to sound rude. Just use them as inspiration. Please do not actually send that to someone. That would almost kind of hurt my feelings. Unless you're a Bossy Posse girl, then yes, that's why I made them, because they say the Bossy Posse.
And Kaylee, I can take it, and I can make another one that says Team Inspire Sweater doesn't have.
Honestly, why don't I just make a copy and delete anything that says the Bossy Posse, and then I'll have it.
That's perfect.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, I love all of you. Thank you for hopping on and taking time out of your busy schedules. We will have a team call next week. Oh, we have one the next week too. So I'll see you every Thursday. Love all of you. Have a wonderful night.